Cheers. To be honest, I'm almost done with my coffee. I've been up for a while. Morning, guys. Morning, Ryan, Chris. Yo. That was good. Dang. She's active. That's crazy. She's usually not. What's up? Good morning. Morning. Morning, Terry. Oh. Well, Chris, jumping right in, are we? Let's talk about this. The pairing was a zebra to a zebra. The male was produced by Stephen Katz, and the female was produced by Don Patterson up in Canada, who this animal was imported by Chris Beoff some years ago, and then I acquired it from wow, drawing a blank. Carpet Cartel. Shoot. Sorry, buddy. Drawing a blank. I'm not awake. I think I need more of that coffee. Anyway, Evan Browder. Thank you. And grew them up for a couple years, paired them. Wasn't sure how they would do after moving, and she did just fine. And so she produced 13 good eggs. As far as the coffee, it was just a medium roast Sumatran espresso blend. It's like my basic go-to stuff. So 13 good eggs laid on May 1st, and up until the last 2 weeks, everything was kosher, and then a few of them started developing mold, and yeah, so like just a couple here and there, and then I've been checking on them, and obviously some of the eggs are unaffected by the mold, some of them were moldy, and as soon as I saw some pipping, I decided I'd check those moldy eggs, and lo and behold, they're all dead, gross nastiness inside. Partially developed or not developed, it's just not a pretty sight, but I left them in there. I'll get them cleaned up eventually, but so that left me with 7 good eggs, and with the zebra to zebra, it being incomplete dominant, 25% are going to be your classic juggles, 50% are going to be zebras, and then theoretically a 25% chance of hitting the super. Now when you're down to 7 eggs, that means you'll be lucky if you get one, basically. Was there indication that the eggs that molded might not be great from the beginning? Well, everything was perfect from the beginning, and they went, 6-7 weeks flawlessly before anything happened. So somewhere along the line, the embryos in those eggs just stopped developing and died. One of the things with the zebra gene is their clutches can be complete train wrecks. You can get crap odds. You can completely miss the super on a ton of eggs. You can get kinking if you do hit the super. There's a lot of issues, right? So whether it's outcrossing or just a weak gene, something, there's more work to be done. But anyway, that's the reality of zebra clutches sometimes. And so yeah, 7 eggs, 5 of them started pipping, and then 6. And out of the first 5, I saw some zebras and a classic jungle, but I didn't see anything to indicate a super. The 6th egg pipped, but I didn't see anything until late last night, and a second look realized it was a patternless head. So I hit a super on the egg number 6 of 7. I was doing my happy dance. I was taking photos to confirm it, zooming in, sharpening it, like everything. No doubt that was the super. Um, Once they come out, you can always confirm. Typically, supers have like a little nub tail, but they're patternless, so that's also a dead giveaway. And then there was a seventh egg that hadn't pipped yet. And so I was just kind of like, well, I got a super that's good. This one will probably be a classic wild type or a zebra. And right before bed, I went to go check, and it had pipped. And we hit a second super. So 2 supers out of 7 eggs. Now, right now, all the babies that are out are the zebras and the wild type. One of the supers has its head out, but the other one's still playing coy in there. So I don't think I'll be able to show you a super on camera today, unfortunately. Yeah, I hit 2. So I've got temporary tubs set up over here, and for the babies that are out, we'll pull them out, sex them, check on them, show you them, the whole 9. But I'm seeing 3, maybe 4 zebras here, and 1 really, really clean, black, nice looking, we'll call it a classic for lack of a better way, classic or wild type or normal. This would be that animal. Really nice black. So you'll probably have some tipping around the belly, but otherwise, this is a big baby. And a little 3-dot head stamp. This thing is healthy. Look at how big this thing is. Mellow so far too. For those of you who don't know, jungles, the yellow and black ones, they hatch out sort of black and silver, black and gray a bit. And after several sheds and some time aging, they really start coming in, and you'll start seeing those colors turn yellow. But this is a really, really nice jungle. Obviously when you do a zebra to zebra clutch, you're waiting on the zebras and the supers, and that's really what you're aiming for. But I think we overlook the normal jungles that come out because this thing is bad. This thing's really nice. So I'm gonna sex this huge baby. Woo! I got peed on. And this is a female. So first baby we're checking in on, the seemingly only normal. Get your head back in. Is a female. So I'm gonna put her away, and after this I'll give everyone water. What I'm setting them up on, actually, I'm gonna do a separate video on, is I'm using these pulp paper liners from Ed at CMC Reptiles. He came by yesterday and we talked, and I've been talking to him about these liners for a while, and a few people are using them, and they're really nice, heavy gauge, heavy stock, good, all paper, no dyes, no chemicals, no nothing. And then giving them little paper towel tubes, and I'll spray this down and add water and all that. So this girl is active. So I'm just going to put 2019 female, and I'll get up to all the fine detailed labeling later. I'm not going to do that right now. So just start from the top here. Gosh, this is one huge zebra. And this thing is very, very busy. Almost has some black dorsal striping going on in the negative space there. Really pretty baby. Again, they'll look, much better once they start shedding out and you can see their pattern better. This thing is very cool. Is that the same paper that Brian Cusco uses? It is. Yeah, Brian uses it, and I've seen it, and it's really nice. He uses it with his retics and a lot of other animals. This is a boy, so we got a male zebra right here. All right, let's see what this zebra's all about. Here's another zebra. Again, a nice, really busy animal here. Very pretty, very pretty. So those of you who don't know what zebras are, it's an incomplete dominant trait in jungles. Makes the pattern very chaotic, busy, a lot more going on, busier head stamp, all the above. All right. Yeah, that's a boy. For sure. All right. So that means eventually I will have some male zebras available. Obviously not going to keep a bunch of males, but this zebra is pretty sweet. This thing is going to be bright. It's already very bright, white and black. This thing's sweet. Has a nice stripe pretty much all the way down too. Dang, this thing's killer. And that's a female. She's very nice. We will see if she stays. She might. Maybe. So far we've got 2 boys and 1 girl zebra. And then we've got ourselves 1 normale or wild type. So let's see what's going on with this egg. That's one of the dead eggs. Okay. Vacant. Somebody still in here? Vacant. So that one, and this one. Still just hanging out. I think this one here is another zebra. Yep. Certainly another zebra. I'll let this little one come out as he or she sees fit. Feely, what's up, dude? Yeah, you should hit up Ed for some of that paper. Trust me. It's a cool product. It's good stuff. And I think the hobby could really benefit from it if you're not into the whole coconut fad that's going on right now. Let's see here. Where are the other ones? So you're vacant. So this one is a super. And that's the zebra. And this is the other super. I'm going to just make sure I don't see any issues right out the bat because of their kinking propensity. Make sure they've got no visible issues. They look great. They really do. Don't go and Eric Burke a whole clutch. No, I'm already going to do that for a few. I think I'll let something go from this for sure. What's going on here? Really wish these supers would come out. I really want to see them. Really need to get rid of these nasty eggs out of here because they already smell. And then I cut them open, which makes them smell even more. It's just not a pleasant odor. Just gonna separate some of these empty eggs here. Get them off the pile. And I don't really have much else for you guys today. I was just gonna kind of wing it. I was hoping that this would be hatching around this time. Obviously, I had no idea the results, but we did hit 2 supers, so super excited about that. Yes, I know I just said super like 8 times. Oy, gross. You can't smell this, but I can, and that's enough. That's putrid, stinky stuff, for sure. So not many people produce super zebras. I don't know why. It's not like the mutation's new. It's been around for a while. I think what turns people off is the fact that there's potential issues. Some of the tails can kink. You can get animals that actually do have spinal kinking throughout their body. So do I think if I incubated at lower temps you could reduce kinking, like maybe 85 or so? Yeah, I mean that I have heard people speak about that and going slow and low and like kind of really easing into it. The other thing with the gene is I think it's gonna do what it's gonna do, right? It's like you can't predict if an embryo is gonna go bad in there, and like if it is a result of the gene needing more outcrossing and not being weak, I don't think the incubation is gonna make a whole hell of a lot as much as like the bloodline sort of having more of an impact. So who knows? This is my first time producing zebras and supers for that matter. 2 firsts for me here. So, however, I've spoken to plenty of breeders about this. I was speaking to Stephen Katz earlier this morning about it. He's produced zebras and supers, and he's had supers come out and then die shortly after or have, pretty exceptional kinking. And it's not like you can really control that. It's not like there's a magic number where if you set your incubator at this, it's like this middle of the road deal and you'll avoid all issues as best as possible. I mean, it's going to do what it's going to do. That's kind of the reality of it. It's not an exact science, and we don't really have much control over this situation, so it is what it is. But I'm looking at 2 super zebras right now, and that's pretty freaking awesome. So here's making sure they're healthy and come out just fine. This one looks like he's just being shy. There's like nothing left in this egg. There's no blood veins. There's no moisture. There's nothing. Like he might just start coming out because it's going to get dry. He's just being shy. I'm just being selfish and opening him up. Maybe you know what? I have an idea. I might be able to show you this guy in the egg without going too crazy or pulling a retic breeder thing on this. So I did cut part of it open. Completely patternless. It's really like charcoal and gray right now, but they lighten up as they shed and still covered in its neonatal skin and mucus. So yeah. The other one is being considerably more shy. So there's still 3 more babies to come out, 2 supers and another zebra. So yeah, and then so I'm going to be working at the shop today. It's been a few weeks since I've been at GX3 since Carpet Fest and changing schedules and a few things like that. But I'll be back there today, and then tonight I'm actually getting on the horn with the guys Jacob and Justin over at Herpeticulture Podcast, and we're gonna talk snakes. So pay attention and stay tuned for their next episode that'll come out, because that's gonna be a fun one for sure. I haven't talked to those guys on their show in a while. I talk to them all the time, of course, but yeah. What's going on, little one? I want to see you. Ew. Oh, I guess he's done. Are you fully developed? Are you healthy? You look it. Oh, all right. I guess we're just coming out. Everyone, my first super zebra. And there's that little tail nub. It's like the least. It's not even a nub. It's like a hard left. That's it. That's great. Unbelievable. Wow. This thing literally just hatched out. It just decided to come out right now. Y'all just witnessed this little dude coming out on his own. Boy or girl. Actually, forgot. We gotta see if this is a boy or girl. Either way, it's not going anywhere. Oh, look at this thing. It's perfect. Still has its little tiny egg tooth there. The technical term for which is called a caruncle. You can look that up. I probably can't get it to show up here. But that is a little super zebra, everyone. All right. What are we thinking? Boy or girl? Who's got it? Take a guess. Take a wild freaking guess. She is not going anywhere. Yeah. This is unreal. I had no cares about what comes out. Like, I told my buddy Tony, I was like, I don't even care if it's a male or female. Really don't. It's a female. You yourself are also a Gurk. Everybody, it's a Gurk. Maybe we'll name her Gurk. I don't know. That's not a very flattering name. Oh my goodness. All right. Oh, this is nuts, you guys. This is just nuts. I don't even know what to say right now. I really don't. Wow. I don't even know what to say anymore. I just look at that. I'm not gramming, Ryan. I'm taking photos for later gramming. Look at that fat, healthy belly. Absorbed all that yolk. Oh my god. The best part is there's still another one to go. Unreal. You can come out anytime now. You too, little zebra. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm probably just gonna leave it at that. I gotta get ready for work and figure out lunch and all that good stuff. But I don't know, you can't really beat that. Episode 33, live hatching of Super Zebra. That's amazing. Let's hope it survives and does well. Um, so yeah, I'll be on the show with the boys, Jacob and Justin tonight. I'm pretty sure they record it and post it after. So um, I would say tune in tonight and we'll talk all about this, but you might have to catch the recording. So anyway, Cece, yeah, Cece's a good name. I think that might stay. That's a good one. Although I'll have to talk to my friend Cece to make sure she understands I didn't name her after her. Wow, this is nuts. I remember the first time I saw a zebra was about 5 years ago. Not too long after I started digging deep into carpets. That's when I first discovered them. My first time seeing a big female jungle, it was like game over. Um, and then I started learning, and I learned about the mutations, and found out about the zebra morph, and then found out about um, the supers. And so it's I got my first zebra about 3 years ago, and so I've been aiming for this for a long time. Like, this has been a goal of mine. And just because I hit two doesn't mean like I'm not gonna, like, I want more. I want to make more. I'd like to have some for myself and be able to share some with everyone else, because I think the zebra mutation is cool, fantastic, but I think there's not enough supers out there for how long these have been around. So I think we can improve them. We've done selective breeding with jungles to make them banded and bright yellow and gorgeous blacks. Now let's strengthen them. So, holy hell. This is what it's all about, you guys. It's setting yourself on a path to achieve a goal and just pushing through until you get it. Ryan's war cry is Chewbacca speak, especially when he's chugging whiskey. Steven, we did it. I know Steven Poole's been talking with me a bunch, and got to meet him at Carpet Fest, and he's been keeping an eye on this clutch. Steven, I've got male zebras. I think he said you were waiting on a male. I could be wrong, but I've got you if that was it. Otherwise, there was one female. There is another zebra sitting right here staring at me from out the egg that's got to come out. But either way, we can set you up. But hit the super, and I got a second one waiting in the egg. That'll probably be out by the time I get home from work. Ah, best day ever. The albino's cruising around. Don't know why. Everybody's clean. Trying out Ed's new CMC liners. And I hit a super zebra live on camera. I don't know what else I could ask for. I mean, yeah, like, I didn't set a camera and watch it pip and everything live. Yes, it pipped on its own. It pipped on its own. It sliced it. It poked its head out. It did all that. And I just, opened it up so I could look at it. And then, yeah. Just want to photo this little tail nub too. She's hiding it. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say. Sorry. I'm like talking to myself in my head. Steven, one of them is still in the egg, so I couldn't tell you about that one, but this one's tail is like almost perfectly normal. So I'm very happy. Very, very happy. Oh, we're peeing on me. We're peeing on me. That's okay. Pee happens. All right, I'm going to put her away. Let her chill out. Hopefully she's alive and well. Hopefully everything is healthy. She developed everything she needs. She looks like it, but you never know. Yeah, holy crap. Anyway, I'm going to cut us off there because you really can't top that. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys next week. I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. That was pretty freaking cool. Anyway, have a good one. Wow. Nuts. Very crazy. Thanks, everyone. You guys are awesome. I do this for you. Well, you know, this part, the show. I do the breeding for me. But anyway, I'm rambling because my brain is frazzled. I got to go get cleaned up for work. Love, peace, and chain grease. Love your Morelia. Adios.